I'm not too sure if you can see, but right behind me, all of this bright green is rice seedlings. So when we're in Laos and we got to spend the day farming on a rice farm, we got to plant some seedlings, but we didn't get to see fields this big. It wasn't quite the right season. Like, I don't feel like video or pictures can actually do this justice. It's breathtaking. After a fun start to our adventure in Hue, we're back on the road, chasing our next destination. It's an early morning ride through the rain, and the chill is starting to creep in. We're probably a bit unprepared, just one winter jacket between the two of us. So before we go too far, we make a quick stop for a much needed coffee fix.
Come on. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you. We have just stopped along the way and we've gotten some nice Vietnamese coffee, which is fantastic because it's quite a cold, rainy day. So the coffee is definitely warming us up. And then we'll continue on in a few minutes for the rest of our journey. We have just arrived in Phong Nha. Hope I said that correctly. We took a minibus, which was about a 5-hour journey, not too bad, and it is absolutely gorgeous here. We are walking to our homestay past all these rice fields, and it's just so beautiful and extremely green. And it's got like some rice workers working in the fields. So far, our first impressions are this place is absolutely stunning.
Hello.
What's my name?
So we have made it to our homestay, where we will be staying with this Vietnamese family, and they just welcomed us very warmly when we arrived here. And right now they are cooking some lunch for us. And until then, I will give you a tour of the room we are staying at. So this is the room, nice and big bed, and we pretty much have all the amenities we need. And just outside is the backyard overlooking the rice farm. Here is the backyard and garden. They also have some chairs out there where you can just sit and look out into the beautiful farm. And there is also a swing.
This homestay really has everything you could possibly need. They have a little shop right here where you can come and grab stuff. They have bikes that you can rent. They then do 3 meals a day as well. So you could just stay here and chill the whole day. Life here in the village moves to the rhythm of the seasons, as the community is deeply rooted in agriculture. What's fascinating is how families come together, not just socially, but in the fields as well. Many of them share plots of land, working side by side to plant, care for, and harvest their crops. It's a real team effort, and at the end of the harvesting year, they all celebrate together. The main type of farming here is wet paddy farming. This method relies on keeping the rice fields flooded with water. It's muddy, it's demanding, but it's a way of life, passed down through generations. Hello. Is it lunchtime?
Hi. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
Good. How are you?
Yummy. Today the weather is quite cold and chilly, so we have some fresh hot noodles. All ingredients are from their farm that they have here. And here we have some carrots, some mushrooms, and some chicken as well. And they have topped it with some coriander. Let's give it a try. That is so good. It's like very fresh. You can taste the ingredients, they're really, really good. A really nice light meal in this cold weather.
Happy ship baby shark.
We have just finished our delicious breakfast and I've gotten a bike from the family that we're staying with. So we're going to get on the bikes and head out to explore the area a little bit and see what we can find.
Yay!
High five!
Me too.
So there are quite a few bike trails here in Phong Nha, so we have decided to head out and explore one of these routes and see a little bit more of the countryside. It's a little bit colder than we expected it to be today. So we have got our jackets and our scarves on. We probably should have gloves, but it's not terrible. Just a little bit colder than we thought it would be. But it still is so amazing just getting to drive around and see all this stunning scenery. It is so green. Like, this is their winter time, but it is so green. It's really beautiful. So one of the reasons why we love being able to rent a scooter or electric bike when we go traveling is it really gives us an opportunity to get to better know the country we're in and the local life. So being able to drive around, you have the luxury of just getting to stop whenever you want, getting off your bike and just being able to start exploring. Like now we have stopped by some farms. It looks to be maize that's being planted, and we get to see a little bit more of the local life, and we also get to appreciate these stunning mountains. I'm not sure if you can see, but it is literally 360 just breathtaking mountains all around these farms. So I definitely think that getting a bike is the way to go. You can also get a bicycle and ride a bicycle around on these routes. That would be another option. We just like to get an electric scooter or a bike, as it just gets us a little bit further and we get to explore a bit more. So to carry on with our loop that we are doing, we have to cross this river here behind us. So there is a boat over there that we're going to put our bike on and go across a little ferry. So this is going to be interesting.
made it.
How does it feel to sit on a bike on a boat?
It's going to be fun. I think he's just going to take us to the other side and then we're going to continue going on this loop. We didn't actually know that we had to cross the river, so it was unexpected. But this is gonna be fun. We have made it to the other side of the river. Quite an interesting experience crossing the river on my bike, but on a boat. That's something I'll remember for a while. And now we are on the other side of the river and we're going to continue on this loop. And if you want to check out this route that we went on, we will link it as a Google map in the description box. Boom! Yay!
Yay! Good job! What's in your shoe?
Oh!
Oh no! Your pretty face. Yay! It's currently dinner time and the family that we're staying with has very kindly made us dinner tonight. So after a full day of exploring, basically, we are quite hungry and super excited to find out what's for dinner. We think it's going to be chicken. They did check with us when we arrived, like what we like or not. They've been so sweet and have really looked after us well. So we're really keen to see what's for dinner. So let's go check it out. We spend the evening with the family, trading stories and glimpses into each other's lives. Hung speaks great English, and her younger brother Hyoi is learning it as well. We learn that the family has been running the homestay since 2018, and remarkably, the house was built by their father, Mr. Jing, even after losing a finger in an earlier accident. Hung usually welcomes the guests, while her mother takes care of all the cooking and other chores.
What do you guys do for Lunar New Year, like when you're a family?
We will have a festival, a small festival called Cleanup Festival.
Okay.
So clean up.
You clean everything?
Oh, we clean everything. And we will go to market because my mom does have a shop, grocery. So we will have my mom to sell something like cake or jam that will clean up. And we will buy something like peace blossom. We'll buy some like food or wine that for guests. Prepare some lucky money for our kids.
Oh, you have lucky money in Vietnam too?
Yeah.
Nice. What do you call it?
Lisi.
Lisi?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you put it in some envelope?
Yeah, the red.
The red envelope, okay.
Like a new clothes.
Nice. Do you have like a big dinner together?
Yeah, big dinner together in the last day.
The last day, okay.
And then come to the ancestor to wish for a new year.
Yeah.
And then wait for a new year to watch. Before have fireworks.
Yeah.
But now it's for illegal, so
Oh.
so we just watch on television.
Next morning, we wake up to a cute little visitor outside our window, who is excited to show us her backyard garden.
Oh. She's here.
Oh,
Wow.
hello! Hello!
Alright, Like cake. Like it.
Whoa! Is that a gift? Wow!
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Like it. Like the cake. Like the cake để cho chị.
One more.
À rồi.
Oh, that's a star fruit.
Đây chị. Để cho chị.
Yummy.
Yummy. Oh, thank you. Yummy. You want to eat? Gonna try it. Yes. Yummy.
Wow. That good.
Yummy. And now time for a little soccer.
Wow. We're playing soccer.
This morning we have spent some time enjoying the beautiful view of the rice fields from our homestay, and we've just gotten some pho for breakfast. It looks really good and smells divine. It's also nice and warm because it's a little bit chilly today, so we're really excited to have it. I think it's got chicken in it this morning. That's one of the best ones we've had actually.
Yeah, they make really good food.
They do make really good food here, I must say. Millions of years of flooding have chiseled out some of the world's largest caves in Phong Nha region. These vast cave networks stretch for hundreds of kilometers, hiding entire forests and winding underground rivers within their depths. To buy tickets for the cave, you need to buy a ticket for a boat. So there's a boat that takes you to the cave, and it is 550,000 Vietnamese dong for a boat. So what you can do is you can wait at the ticket office and hope that more people come, and then you will split that fee amongst however many people come. It can take up to 12 people. So if 12 people come, then you'll split the 550,000 amongst 12 people. Or if there's just you, then you're gonna have to pay that whole fee. So you just wait outside the ticket office and hope that more people will come, and then each cave that you want to go to has a separate fee. The fee will vary for each cave, and then the boat will take you to those caves that you have bought a ticket for. Adventurers can embark on multi-day expeditions deep into Phong Nha's massive cave systems, experiencing a rare journey into an untouched underground world. These tours involve jungle treks, river swims, and camping beneath the earth.
So the caves here are the main attractions of the region, and the region is actually home to one of the largest cave systems in the world. So there are a variety of caves that you can explore. The one we are going to today can be explored through a boat as the river goes through the cave, and there are two caves that we'll explore today, the Phong Nha Cave and the Tien Son Cave. So we are now headed to our boat, and then we will take you along.
In your arms here for a while, I'm alive and I take you in. I've been falling, calling. When I reach out, you will hold on. Was it a rainbow falling? Was it a rainbow
we are inside the cave now, and there is like a sand beach by the river inside the cave. So they have dropped us here, and then we're going to walk along and explore the inside. This cave is really amazing. It really stands out because usually I'm not a fan of caves, and I thought there would be a lot of people here. But actually it's not very touristy. There are very few people around us, and we can even hear sounds of the water of the river and rain droplets trickling in. So it's quite a cool experience, and it's actually quite a big cave. I would say it's almost as high as a 5-story building. So it's quite tall in that sense, so you feel quite small walking through these old rocks.
We've gotten really lucky and we're basically the only ones walking around inside the caves. I must say the pathways are really nice and it's very well maintained. But it's quite, I don't know, it's quite a creepy feeling almost, being all alone in the caves. Just the two of us. And they're huge, so you feel really small and minute compared to all the rocks.
We have just gotten off the boat, and I actually quite enjoyed how well planned the trip was. It has 3 parts. So the first part is the ride to the cave on the boat, which is very scenic and just beautiful mountains and landscapes around you. And then the second part is when you go into the cave. This is where the boat ladies stopped the engines of the boat, and then they started rowing as we went into the caves, and you get to just take in the views of the cave. And then the third part is you get off the boat and then you continue walking and you can explore the cave, which is actually amazing, very beautiful cave. So yeah, we quite enjoyed the experience. Eventually we didn't end up going to the second cave, the Tian Son cave. We just did the Phong Nha Cave, but I think it was definitely value for money. So now we are headed back up where we are going to grab our bike and then we are going to continue exploring.
Exploring the caves leaves us a little peckish, so we set out to find a peaceful spot where we can enjoy a meal while soaking in the stunning views. After driving around for a while and exploring a little bit, we've decided to stop and get some lunch. So we have found this local restaurant right next to the river with the most amazing view of the mountains. So we're going to have some lunch here and just enjoy the beautiful landscape. In this quiet rural corner of Vietnam, families often gather to chat, share stories, and unwind after the day's work. This evening, the village community is having a volleyball game.
My name's Ashton. What's your name?
My name is Cho.
Nice to meet you. How old are you?
I'm 5 and you.
I'm good, thank you.
I said, oh,
You're 8 years old.
Oh,
wow,
there you go.
very big. Is that your friend?
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. The people in this village is what makes it amazing. They are so friendly. One would think that in the countryside, the people probably would be on guard when they would see foreigners, but not at all. Everyone has tried to interact with us in spite of the language barrier, and the kids have just been the best. Probably some of the bravest and most confident kids that we have seen. Everyone comes to us, says hi, and asks our name, and they're just so wholesome. We're so happy to meet them.
What is your hobby?
What's your hobby?
I like to cook,
Yeah.
cooking and traveling.
Traveling.
Yes, those are my two hobbies.
You like that?
Yes. What are your hobbies?
Play football.
Football.
Why am I not strong voice? Nói đáng nói đi đúng. Oh, I like football.
Football, very
Football.
He can play volleyball better than football.
Oh, really?
And he played with an old woman.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. The woman like to
Là
play.
nhiều người mê. Không phải nào. Không được. Nhớ đi. Không đi đâu. Đi đâu. Đi đâu. Hai.
The next morning, a soft mist rolls in, gently wrapping the mountains in a dreamy haze. Today, we are riding along the Ho Chi Minh Trail. This historic route, once a crucial supply line during the Vietnam War, now offers travelers breathtaking vistas of mountains, forests, and rivers. Riding through this landscape feels like stepping into another time. We are currently driving through the forest. If you can see behind me, this is all forest and there's a little river down there. And while driving, we've been able to spot some monkeys, which has been really cool. They're quite different monkeys. They have white tails, really beautiful. So this is an amazing drive. You can see quite a lot of wildlife and the scenery is just breathtaking. I mean, no camera can do justice to how beautiful these mountains are. Throughout our travels in Vietnam, one thing remains constant: the deep resilience of its people and their profound respect for their ancestors and the departed. From the bustling cities to quiet villages, we see shrines in homes, offerings at temples, and traditions that honor the past.
So in 1972, during the Vietnam War, the US dropped a lot of bombs in this area, and on one particular day they were dropping bombs. So a few volunteers, there were 8 volunteers around here who ran into a nearby cave, and when these bombs were dropped, they not only killed some of the artillery soldiers outside, but a huge rock fell and it sealed the mouth of this cave. And these 8 volunteers were trapped inside, and eventually they died because they couldn't come out. So it's quite a tragic incident. And today this cave is known as the 8 Ladies Cave, and it is basically a shrine, and the Vietnamese here come to pay tribute to the dead and the fallen. So as of today, you can't actually enter the cave. You just come up to the mouth where there's the shrine, and you can light incense or you can offer your prayers. And it's very moving to see that the Vietnamese take such good care of the dead. Throughout our travels in Vietnam, we always see that the shrines and tombstones are always colorful. There is incense and people always offer their prayers. We have explored a few of Vietnam's cities, And I must say, coming to Phong Nha has been a breath of fresh air. It feels so good to be back in nature, away from the noise of motorbikes and traffic. And we feel the best when we are around nature. I would say that Phong Nha right now, although it's the adventure capital of Vietnam in a way, it's still very early in its stages of development. So this is the perfect time to come to Phong Nha.
We have loved getting to know the villagers, and being able to stay with Hung's family has been so special. Getting to have dinner with them every night and getting to learn more about their life here and more about who they are has just made this trip so memorable. I think we can definitely say that so far, Phong Nha is our favorite place in Vietnam.
As the leaves change color, I dive